Hello everyone, welcome back to the new video of Brain Based Learn. So today we are going to learn adjectives. So let's begin. So in today's video, the content or the index, we are going to welcome you all to our grammar lesson in which we are going to learn introduction to adjectives, types of adjectives, function of adjectives and conclusion. So let's begin. What are adjectives? So adjectives are words that modifies or describes nouns or pronouns. So here it is speaking that adjectives are the word that helps or describes a noun or a pronoun. You guys already know what a noun or a pronoun is. If you don't, then I am telling. Noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing, and pronoun are the words that are used in the place of noun. For example, there is a noun that a noun is there, the monkey is climbing the tree. So in place of the monkey, if we add pronoun, then it will be it is climbing. As we don't know what a monkey is, female or male, so we will use it. Now some examples are in the phrase the big red apple. Here it is telling that the big red apple, that the apple is red and it is big. So both big and red are adjectives describing the noun apple. So here it is describing the word apple, the noun apple, as it is big, a big apple and a red apple. So they also provide more information about the noun or pronoun. They modify such as its size, color, shape or state of being. Like they provide some more information about noun and pronoun, that they modify them as their size, like it has told the apple is big, their color as the apple is red, their shape, the shape of the apple, here it is not shown, but for an example here is, or the state of being. Next we have types of adjectives. Descriptive adjectives. These adjectives describe the qualities or characteristics of noun. Qualities or characteristics of noun. So here descriptive adjectives are also known as quality adjectives. So these adjectives helps us to describe the quality, or the characteristics of any noun. Then we move on to demonstrative adjectives. So these adjectives point out specific nouns and indicate their position in space or time. Here it can also be as time adjective. Here this adjective points out a specific noun or a pronoun that indicate their position, like here it is standing on like that, in space or time. Then we have quantitative adjectives. So these adjectives specify the quantity or amount of nouns. So here like there are 5 apples. So here we will use quantitative adjectives because it is telling that how many, amount of apple, how many apples are there? There are 5 apples, like that. Then we have possessive adjectives. These adjectives show ownership or possession. Next we have interrogative adjectives. These adjectives are used to ask questions about nouns. So here these adjectives tells that what is the noun doing? Like for example, the apple is red. What is the color of apple? What is the color of apple? What is the shape of apple? Like that. Next we have indefinite adjectives. So these adjectives refer to non-specific noun. Like there are non-specific noun and these adjectives refer to them. Then we have descriptive adjectives. Let's learn in detail. So these adjectives vividly portray the qualities or characteristics of noun, enriching our descriptions. For example, tall, beautiful, delicious. Next we have demonstrative adjectives. These adjectives point out specific noun and help indicate their position in space or time, providing clarity. Examples are this, that, these, those. Like here in demonstrative adjectives, they are pointing out something specific. Like there are, for example, red apple. It is kept on a table. So one person is pointing out to that and saying that that apple is red. So here it is telling that that apple is red. Red is the adjective and that is the demonstrative adjective. Then move on to quantitative adjective. These adjectives precisely specify the quantity or amount of nouns, offering numerical or comparative information. Some examples are many, few, several. Some more examples can also be numerical things, like here in the definition it is mentioned that 1, 2, there are 5 apples, so 5. There are many apples, there are few apples, there are several apples. Now let's move on to possessive adjectives. So these adjectives indicate ownership or possession, establishing relationship between nouns and their owners. So here it is telling that a possessive adjective that tells the ownership, the relation between nouns and their owners. Like my, your, his, her, its, our, their. Like she is my mother. So she is my. My is the adjective. She is your mother. So here it is telling your is the possessive. She is his mother. So here it is telling that she, that woman, is his mother. Next we have interrogative adjectives. So these adjectives are used to ask questions about nouns, seeking clarification or information. Examples: which, what, whose. So here it is telling that if any adjective is asking a particular question, that this, that what are you doing? Whose name is this? Whose car is this? Whose name is like that? Where we use which, what and whose. Let's move on to indefinite adjectives. So these adjectives refer to non-specific nouns suggesting an unspecified quantity or identity. Examples are some, any, all, each, every. So here it is telling that these adjectives refer to something unspecific, non-specific, that is suggesting unspecified quantity or identity. Like there are some apples. How many apples are there? It is not mentioned that how many apples are there. Next we move on to functions of adjective. Adjectives can function in various ways within a sequence. Like attributive. Adjectives directly modify the noun they precede. Example: the blue sky. Next we have predictive. Adjectives follow linking verbs and describe the subject. Example: the sky is blue. Here it is telling that the sky is blue. Then we have nominal. Adjectives act as nouns in a sentence. Example: the poor deserve our help. Let's move to the conclusion. Adjectives often described as the paintbrushes of language, playing a vital role in executing our thoughts and enriching our expressions. From descriptive to interrogative, we have witnessed how these versatile words enhance the depth and clarity of our communication. So, questions? Do you have any questions about adjectives? Feel free to ask in the comment box. Now we are going to learn something in more detail. So theme change. So we have types of adjectives. Here we will explain more than we earlier did. So explaining more than that too in detail. Let's move further. So here we have adjectives. Kind of adjectives, because these are types of adjectives, not adjectives. So these types are proper, quality, compound, coordinative and interrogative. Like some of these we have already learned in the previous one, but we will learn two more, which are compound and coordinate. Let's move on. First is a proper. A proper adjective is a word derived from a proper noun, such as a specific person, place or brand that modifies a noun or a pronoun. Example, Himalayan apple. Here it particularly shows that it is an Himalayan apple. So here for a proper noun, it is telling that something proper. A proper adjective is something of a proper noun that is describing a proper noun. For example, it is an Himalayan apple. Which type of apple is it? Himalayan. Next we have quality. An adjectives of quality or descriptive adjective, which we learned earlier, describes the nature, characteristics or trait of a noun, answering the question what kind. For example, honest, brave, large, beautiful and blue. Like here it is saying that adjectives of quality, that what kind of it is. Like here if we see that this dinosaur is large. So what kind is it? It is of large kind. Next we move on to compound. A compound adjective is formed when two or more words are joined together, usually with a hyphen, to act as a single unit and describe a noun. For example, well-known. She is a well-known author. Like here it is saying that a compound adjective is formed when two or more words. Like here, well and known are two different words. So they are joined together usually with a hyphen. This dash between well and known is called a hyphen. So it is to act as a single unit and describe a noun. For example, well-known, and she is a well-known author. Next we move on to coordinative. Coordinative adjectives are two or more adjectives that independently modify the same noun with equal weight. For example, it was a hot, humid afternoon. She wore a bright, colorful dress. So, coordinative adjectives are two or more adjectives. Like here, for second example that we learned, that we did, was she wore a bright colorful dress. So here there are two adjectives, bright and colorful, that independently, freedom modify the same noun. Like here, bright and colorful are modifying the same single noun, dress, that too with equal weight. For example, she wore a bright colorful dress. Interrogative. Interrogative adjectives are words used to modify nouns or pronouns to ask questions about them. They directly precede the noun they modify. For example, which book do you want? What time is it? So here it is saying that interrogative adjectives are the type of adjectives that are used to modify nouns or pronouns to ask questions about them. So they precede the noun they modify. For example, which book do you want? Which specific book do you want? And what specific time it is. So here this video's end. Thank you. This video was created by Brain Bridge Learn. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Bye bye.